Hi everybody, welcome back. I'm Ashley.
I'm Amy.
And we're Martin Midlife Misadventures. Sorry we've been gone for a week, but we didn't have a choice, huh?
Yeah, we had no power, trees were down,
Yep.
couldn't get in and out of the mountain, and no cell service.
Zero, not even emergency
Right.
calls. And let me tell you, that was very frightening. But we're going to talk more about that at the end of the video. Today's about the end of the year prepper pantry haul. It's a bigger haul than we normally get.
True.
Plus we had to spend some money through Amazon and some things that we needed because of all these shenanigans with this weather. So anyway, let's get into the haul.
Let's do.
We'll start with the most expensive item. It came off of Amazon. This is 100 feet of heated cord to keep pipes and hoses and things like that from freezing after this week. This was an absolute necessity for us. Our water situation, lack of power, this is going to make the difference for us. We got an 800 count for $1 of these hair elastics, 2 packages of AA batteries at $1.50 each, 2 of these Heat Sense socks. You get 2 per pack, and they were $4. We'll let you know how those turn out. We got those at Family Dollar. We did find another pack of bands and lids and some quart jars, a whole flat of them. That's not going to be pictured today. I still have them outside. But these were $2.74. We found these lamp wicks randomly at our local hardware store. It says $2.49, but they were 50% off. That's why I picked them up. We got a pack of lighters, $2.30. Now, for our beverages, of course, we got our apple cider for $1.98, an instant coffee for $2.93. We did pick up 6 packs of this Bengal Spice Celestial Seasonings tea. It was $15 for 6. We've already opened one, that's why you only see 5. $2.50 a box. I believe that's about 6 cents cheaper than they sell it at Walmart. We bought a 25-pound bag of flour for $7.98. That is such a phenomenal deal, and it just keeps getting cheaper the bigger the quantities you buy. We did find a 50-count paper plate. We paid $2, I think $2.28. 1 box of tissue back there for $1.29. We got 2 packs of lentils at 77 cents each. They had these caramels here, 99 cents on the bargain bin. They have like a grocery cart full of sales. So we got 2 of these caramels. 2 cake mixes at 94 cents each. 2 more of the chili packets at 50 cents each. 3 of the reduced sodium brown gravy. That's my absolute favorite. These were 33 cents each. These, we got a cream of chicken and 2 chicken with rice. They were 50 cents each, everyone. I couldn't even believe it. The only reason we only got 1 cream of chicken was because all the rest of them that they had were 2 days away from their best buy date. So we figured we weren't going to get through that much of it that quickly. We picked up 2 cans of these Yams, 88 cents each. Now, behind all of this, as you can see right here in the Food Club brand, we got 12 cans of green beans and 12 cans of the mixed vegetables. They were 50 cents each, so $6 a flat. And at Walmart, we got a flat of peas and a flat of reduced sodium French green beans, $6 each, 50 cents a can. We did pick up 1 4-pack of SpaghettiOs, and that was $3.42. This 12-pack of Stagg, this is, see this? It's beef chili. This was $21.44 for 12 cans, which works out to $1.79 each. This is a great deal, and we found this on Amazon. We got 1 box of saltine crackers for $1.29. We also picked up 3 more cans of this tomato sauce, no salt added, 33 cents a can. All right, everybody, how about that haul, man? 50 cents a can on those flats.
Good deal.
We had to get that, and that $113 on that heat wrap, we had to get that too.
Yeah.
Until yesterday, All of our pipes have been frozen. We've had no water flowing whatsoever.
Yeah, I worked all day on it yesterday though, and so I think we've got them unfrozen, and hopefully we'll plug in a hose and it'll go.
Hopefully. But let me tell you, this was super eye-opening for us. This is the hardest week we've had since we've been here, a year now, a little over a year. So we've already been through winter here, but this was different. It was different because we were living differently. Last year, we came and there was no water, so we were living out of buckets from the gate.
Yeah.
We got too comfortable is what happened.
Yes, absolutely. And God popped us on the head and
said, you better get at it. And it was so frightening that when the power was out, we had 0 cell service. 0. No emergency calls either. So it was very, very scary. There were trees down.
in the drive, so, you know, if there was a slip and fall or something like that, nobody's coming.
Yeah,
and
nobody.
You're not getting to anyone, so that's something we definitely learned this time is take it easy, pay attention to what you're doing.
Do everything in pairs of 2. Take your time.
Yeah.
When she was on the roof, I was on the roof with her, because guess what? Our roof started leaking. Let me show you what happened. Amy had to do an emergency repair. Okay, so tell them what we keep hearing. Maybe we'll hear it soon.
Okay, we keep hearing like a sizzling, like water sizzling.
Yeah, like water is hitting the stove. And it is. See
it
that
is.
there? See that little spot?
So, remember when I wasn't able to get my seal on because it froze?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So, it's coming, it's wet right here. That wood is wet. And then if you come over here, I don't know if you can see it or not.
I don't know if I can get that angle.
Let me see. See that wood? That wood is wet as well. It's not as wet as this in here. See, that's all wet. So,
okay, so what do we got to do now?
I know where it's coming from. There's a spot outside right on this corner.
Okay, so what are we doing before the storm comes?
We are cleaning this flue, and I think the leak is coming from this old caulking right here.
Uh-huh.
I thought there was a bigger hole here, but I think I'm thinking about the other end. So there's a spot right here I can seal up. I just hope it'll stick to this old caulking.
All right, how about that repair? See, you just never know what's going to happen. And like living in a rig, that's not something you can let go, especially when it's next to your stove.
No.
You've got to get it fixed.
Yeah.
And it's fixed. Nothing's been leaking. Thank you, Jesus.
Yes.
I'm so happy for that. But I really want to go back to the not being able to make emergency calls. That was we didn't know what was happening in the world. No
It was a
TV.
crazy feeling.
It was weird.
Yeah, and I think for me, not knowing that our kids wouldn't be able to get a hold of us, and my dad, and
well,
moms
and Hunter had been
stuff like
trying to text us and get a hold of us.
That is concerning, but that shows how far we've come. Maybe not in such a good way, but how far we've come in our society, that everything is just right there at your fingertips all the time. And so when you don't have it, it'll create anxiety.
Yeah, it was shocking.
Yeah.
We've been without power, but just not for days on end.
And not to where we couldn't, receive or send
something.
Yeah.
In some way.
Yeah.
So it was, even our little emergency crank radio wouldn't work.
Yeah, that was weird.
And that was super crazy. We felt isolated and we had no idea what was happening in the world. And some would say that's a good thing. And we would have, but we haven't been in that situation. So it's something we want you all to think about. Had we not had this OKMO, remember OKMO down here? Okay, this thing saved our behinds.
It did. It literally. Absolutely.
The first night, we had both heating blankets all night long plugged in because we had made sure it was fully charged. When we got up the next day, power's still out. We needed repairs, so we needed batteries. We charged 5 of Amy's batteries, her lithium batteries for her Ryobi tools. We charged those, the phones, tablets, all of that.
And she used her stove, her countertop
And I used
stove.
my stove, and we had only used 1 bar in 24 hours. This OKMO can keep us going for a minimum of 5 to 7 days, because we're not going to charge 5 batteries a day or run the oven every day, but we will use the heating blankets. 5 to 7 days on 1 charge for the important things, which is keeping warm. This morning when I woke up, because it was the first time in this past week that I haven't gotten up every night to feed the fire. We were exhausted. We both slept for a good 7-8 hours.
Yeah, hard.
Woke up, it was 34 degrees inside the trailer.
Cold.
But we were toasty warm.
In the bed.
With those heating blankets.
Yep.
That's right. So...
It's worth its weight in gold to us.
It is. It is.
So, again, OKMO, thank you so much for sending it to us.
And the solar panels.
Yeah, they sent us the solar panels, so we'll be checking those out soon and let you guys know as well.
Yes. Oh, and speaking of solar, because a lot of people, when we did the OKMO video, said, you need a solar system. I know you're new, you haven't seen all our videos, but tell them what we have and why you're building the solar cabinet.
So we've got a solar cabinet that we're building. It's all done. I just got to slap some doors on it, and... we have a full system. We have 2 280-watt solar panels. They're 72 split cell panels, and we have 2 206 amp-hour lithium batteries. Plus, we have a 3,000-watt inverter, and then we also have the charge controller. It's like 150, midnight 150. And then all the wiring and accoutrements and all of that for it. So we have everything we need. We will be adding to it.
Yeah.
We'll add more solar panels and more batteries as we proceed. But to start out, I think that's going to be enough to give us what we need to make it through these type of situations.
Yeah. And then, you know, hopefully we don't need a portable station, but we do have a solar system, but we're doing it right, everybody. This is something we're not using reclaimed materials when we build the racks and things like that.
Yeah, the racks we're going to do out of Unistrut. It just makes sense. They're strong, they're sturdy, and they can go wherever. And then you can build off the bottom of it and make it a multi-use system.
Yeah, so we do have it. That is coming, but we're making sure that we do it right. And materials right now, oh my gosh, the price of lumber, steel, all of it.
It's expensive, so we have to do it in increments.
Yep, a little at a time, but we'll get there. We definitely will get there.
We always do.
All right, we're blabbing, but we really wanted you guys to know that we're sorry we weren't around. We couldn't. Every time we would get a glimmer of internet or something, we would try to hop on, see about some comments, people's videos, but right then we would lose the power as soon as it came back on. And we got another storm coming this week.
Yeah, and everything's working now, so just in time for the next storm.
Just in time. So hopefully we're ready and no surprises.
You know, if you guys aren't practicing doing without power, you need to be practicing doing without your power, without your water.
Shut the whole power off to your house. Just turn it off. And tell the kids it's off. It's off. We're out of power.
Weekend and see how it goes for you. If you can, don't use if you have an electric stove, don't use your electric stove. Yeah. What kind of other, cooking implements do you have? Do you have a camp stove that you can use, set up, camp oven, all of that? Do it.
Our stuff like that is permanently set up. We don't have to pull out a camping oven or anything. It is permanently set up outside, ready to roll. So
it's important that you practice, because if you're not used to it, especially if you have kids, man.
Yeah,
if your kids aren't used to it, it's not having that information right at your fingertips. Yeah. It can throw the body into anxiety. So, I mean, it's a proven thing. That's what, technology has done for us. So practice not having it.
Yeah, when our phones would say we couldn't even make emergency calls, it was so frightening. It was very different. Concerning. It was different.
To know that, our kids or parents couldn't get a hold of us and we couldn't get a hold of them if we needed to, that's concerning in that respect.
And that very well could be a situation for all of us in the near future. Yeah. So
practice makes perfect. Because, man,
And if
things
you
come
give-
up all the time.
And if you have kids, if you practice with your kids and you give the kids jobs,
Yeah,
right?
make them a part of it.
Yeah, that'll make it fun.
Everyone has a go-to spot. What happens
Yeah.
when the power goes off? Junior, you go get the candles.
Candles, yeah. You get the lanterns.
Sis, you go get this. Yeah, make
Gather
jobs
the
for the kids.
wood.
Have them be a part of it.
That's what I think. All right, everybody, you're going to be seeing a lot of us, as long as this silly power doesn't go up on us. Thank you all so much for watching. Please give us a thumbs up.
Please like, share, subscribe, and comment below. And we will be talking to you all very soon.
Yes, we will. God bless you all.
Peace.